additional flex pay on that with all of our fashion items that you're shopping with us today when you use our HSN card. This is our buy clearance. These, over the past couple days, we've had some great clearance shows, whether it's cooking, whether it's jewelry, whether it's fashion today, throughout the day. Once you spend $50 on clearance, you get free shipping and handling on all the other clearance items. It's fantastic. It's such a great way to be able to shop. So I invite you to shop with us and then stock up. Look how pretty this is. Every single one of the colors, yes, has that what we call anchor woman blue right up by your face. So it's a nice light, so right up in the front of this. All sizes right now, all color choices are available, but they're all very limited. Okay. $19.95. So let's start from the front. This gives you the look. This is that perfect layered look that really truly looks layered. See how it's like another piece, but it's attached. So the right amount is always sticking out from the bottom. It's not too much, it's not too little, it's not bunching up on one side. It's always gonna be the perfect amount. And even with the buttons, they really carried that all the way through. But I love that there's no bulky buttons underneath and you have stretch all the way throughout the entire garment instead of having like a crisp shirt underneath. So black, we have it in our eggshell white or a very pretty ivory color, if you will. Here it is in our navy blue with that blue. Isn't that nice? That's great with a pair of jeans too, kind of that whole denim on denim look. Hot pink, you're gonna see this on Emily in a second, looks gorgeous on her. So that beautiful hot pink. The light dove gray. Many people would argue that this is the most elegant and sophisticated of all of the colors. Purple. If you are a purple gal or one of our red hat ladies, that purple is gonna be an excellent choice. I'm in that green mode today, aren't I? That Kelly green, and then with the light blue. It's amazing how every one of these colors works with a light blue, but it's also cosmetically friendly up by the face. I don't know exactly how this is coming across. I'm gonna pull that hot pink out next to it and let you see. It is a red, but think of almost like a spring or summer red, kind of almost like a strawberry red, very pretty. And then if it's not the charcoal gray with the blue, it's the camel with the blue. That is gonna be such an elegant, beautiful find. Even the buttons finished off in the detail, buttons up in here on the top, but it's a super, super soft, almost like it would almost be sheer. See, it is a separate piece, just so everybody can see that. So it's that separate piece, but it looks like it's all in one. Remember when Dickies were around and we could always put like a collar or something with something? I don't know why those ever went away. It was so great because you didn't have to worry about having too many layers on. Down here in Florida, I think we appreciated them all the time. Maybe up north, everybody just needed that extra layer sometimes. But this is a great look all the way around. It's 23 inches in the overall length. I believe that's right to, I would say the top of the sweater, because as I'm looking at this on you girls, that would be to the top of the sweater. Then you have probably another 3.5, maybe 4 inches from the base of that, where you do have that little extra tail, because 23 inches wouldn't come down halfway down on the bum on our girls too. So rib design trim, the sweater is done in 55% cotton, 45% rayon. Then the collar and the cuffs and the trim are all done in 100% cotton poplin combo. And then beautiful, sophisticated, and elegant all the way throughout. The bust on the size extra small is 34, medium is 38, extra large 44, 1X is 46.5, and 3X 54.5 inches in the bust. The sleeve length is nice and long on these. You can definitely cuff them up and wrap them back around. But again, all those color choices again, classic black, beautiful soft ivory. This is nice too, because if you had blue underneath the ivory, it might be hard to, you might almost see the blue underneath. I like that you don't have to worry about that. Our navy blue, our charcoal gray, I'm gonna show that right next to the camel, let you make the choice. This has sort of more the warm classic colors. This has that cool classic color combination that'd be pretty with a great pair of white jeans. The purple with the blue, if you love your purple, and you can see how attractive it is on the girls. Kelly green, go for it, go for it, go for it. And then right next to one another, we do have our hot pink or a fuchsia pink, and that's next to the red. Now, the most popular one currently is our jet black. I think it's because that's sort of our safe option, and we know this one. We put it on, we know it looks good. Every one of us has a great pair of basic black pants. What you can wear with this, because of the blue, every single one of these, you can wear with navy, you could do with gray, you can do with white, you could do with black, camel, khaki. I think you can really mix and match back. If you were looking at that navy blue and thinking, ooh, she's right, I would like that with a pair of jeans, but I like to have a little bit more differentiation in my color, do it the way that Jen did it. Looks very pretty with that nice light gray, that soft charcoal gray, and then pairing that back with a lighter color in the denim, or even go with the dark denim with that too. I think that's such a good look. And then also that flare jean, don't forget about those. Great buy on G by Juliana. I have multiple pairs of those fantastic jeans, and I think you're gonna love them.